And so tonight I want to share a couple things with you. I know everybody came just to hear that, but tonight I want to share with you that we've reached a milestone here at Headmaster School. We finally completed our campus master plan. And tonight I'm going to reveal it to you. I'm going to share it with you. And I hope that when you leave here, you are excited about the future of our school. Because to me, remember what I said earlier. It's not about the buildings. Although I hope you go, wow. It's about the impact that we can make by bringing and attracting young people and families through these facilities. We want to start by just sharing with you our current campus master plan. This is phase 1 of our high school edition, and right now you can see that letter A just talks about our high school edition. And I'm going to stop right there and just share something with you. Because if you're a parent in the room, you're going, high school edition, what about everything else? This is not a want. This is not something that we said we wanted to have a high school edition. This is a need. We need high school space because right now we don't have a space to fit our young people. Our young people are sharing classrooms at Columbia International University. They're sharing classrooms in our elementary program down at the bottom. They're sharing classrooms in our middle school space. But more important, you heard me talk about earlier, we need larger spaces to continue to grow our arts program. And so this new high school facility expansion provides us the opportunity to be able to expand our visual arts classroom, our robotics classroom, and as well as our choir, our chorus classes. Right now we share a lot of that space in different areas. And tonight you're going to see some of that space expansion. But what I want you to hear tonight is that this opportunity provides opportunities for all of our young people's future to be bright. I got 2 boys, one in middle school and one in elementary school. And here's what I promise you that I promise my wife. We're going to do the best we can to make sure we provide the greatest opportunities for our young people to be successful. We think of this building as the growth pattern, as the opportunity of the future of our elementary program. This is where we want to be able to go, and by the time I finish this presentation, my hope is you go, I can't wait till my kids get there. So let me share with you our new high school facility. This is our expansion of our new high school facility. What you see here is the expansion of our current high school. As we move forward into the curve, you can see the curve sits right here and kind of comes down, if you can imagine that. The driveway, we call it. That comes out of our current high school is here in the back. So this comes out of the back all the way to the front, and we feel so proud of the idea of what I'm sharing with you. And here's why. Because it stands tall on top of the mountain. Just like the name Headmaster School. We want to see it coming off of the boulevard. We want to make sure that when folks drive down that boulevard, they see the name Headmaster School. They know where it's at. And it gives us continued opportunities to impact the next generation. Here's another view from the front of the facility. You can see the Grand Master stairwell that enters our facility, and as I show you this building, here's the other thing it does for us. It provides us with great security for our campus. One way in, one way out. Right now we have multiple areas. As we head into the summer, one of the things that's very important to us is to continue to secure our campus. When I first arrived at Headmaster School, one of the things that I asked is how do we best secure our campus? Because right now, I can walk in here, I can walk in there. Over the summer, our plan is to lock every door and magnetize every door. Our plan is to continue to add security as in partnership with Columbia International University. You have seen, I hope, as you drive on our campus, more security presence. And we want to continue to provide that opportunity as well. But as I show you here in a minute, this facility provides us an opportunity to secure doors on the inside as well. where you can go through one level but not get to the student level yet. This also provides us the opportunity to close off our boulevard, which also provides us more secure space. Let me show you this next slide. Here's a different view of our campus. You can see that we've provided barriers out front. If you're looking at the screen, barriers out front so cars cannot drive up close to our facility, as now you can drive almost to the front door of many of our campus spaces. And we want to continue to provide spaces like that as we continue to think, how can we keep our students safer across our campus? Because as we know, as we've heard, there are different ways for the bad guys to get close, but to us, the safety of our young people is of most important. And we want to make sure our young people stay safe. Let me also show you this as a side view. As you can see through here, this is the boulevard that we drive on currently, and that will become a courtyard space for our young people. This is the back, and I'll show you the inside in a minute, but this is the back of our robotics classroom. And our young people can also come out here and do outside experiments with robotics on the outside courtyard as well. Eventually, when I show you the future plan, as we go continue to grow and continue to move forward, you'll see that this becomes a great space across this area to the other area as we continue to expand our campus moving forward. Here's a night view of the campus. It'll be lit up and continue to shine brightly as we continue to move forward. Let me just show you a little bit about the interior spaces. When you walk in, here's the front door right here. You saw the courtyard kind of area, but you saw the front steps will lead you into this door. As you walk in, the lobby space is right here. The receptionist will be facing that door, which also will help with security purposes. We make sure that an opportunity for our parents to come in to visit, our admissions office and our principal will be sitting in the front, but also some visiting and gathering space for our parents to wait. But the important piece is as our students gather and come up here, that there's another security space right here that does not allow you into our campus without being buzzed in as well. That was very important to us. We didn't want to just have this open concept where everybody just roams around. We wanted to make sure that security played a big part of this. And so we wanted to address this area in front of our campus. The other thing we wanted to do is provide spaces so that when we take tours and provide young people and parents the opportunity to tour our campus, that they can look into our robotics labs and see what our young people are doing. So when you walk in to this space or come up the elevator, the idea is you can stop right here, we can stop our tours, and look into the spaces and see what our young people are working on. And the things that they're doing in the innovation classes, robotics classes. And so this provides us an opportunity to continue to share with the community what God is doing. You also see the classroom spaces that have been added in the different areas. And then just for you to have an idea of what the facility looks like, the idea is you're going to come through here, and this right here is our main building currently. And there's a door that exits that main building in the back. This is our breezeway, which will be closed with a door right here as well. It just gives you a little bit of idea of how the campus is tied in. And they walk you through the second floor, and as you step into the second floor, or you go up the elevator, you can go up the stairs, or you are up the elevator. You also have the opportunity to stop right here. Our young people will have the opportunity to gather and hang out, sit at tabletops, relax, enjoy, do some study. But also, there's another small little window here that they can also look into the science lab classroom that'll be right here. We've done that with a purpose, as we continue to show off what our kids are doing in science, technology, engineering, and math. And then you see the added classroom spaces that we've needed as well. The other thing that we have needed is also a teacher collaboration space. Right now, it's very hard for our teachers to come together and work with their individual teammates and departments to come together and work together on projects and collaborate. And so right now we needed a space for them to come together, do those projects, and pull that off. But the teachers are very excited. We have not had bathrooms for teachers. We've had 2 bathroom spaces for our staff. And so they're really excited about that, and they share some of that with me. Can we just have one toilet? Just give us one bathroom space. And so we provided, obviously, one for the men and one for the women, but also just multi-use as far as that's concerned. We're excited about that. Let me walk you to our future spaces. And here's where it kind of gets us continuing to move on, because if you're an elementary parent, the question should be, what's next? What's the big project? How will my kid be impacted? My kids are pre-K here, and I want impact right away. And the question becomes, impact comes as resources come. We're ready. We're ready now. We have a campus master plan, and we're ready. And as the resources come, we're ready to move. And so I share with you our completed campus master plan. As you look through here, you see an elementary expansion, H here, and H here. That would complete our elementary facility, and would be able to provide the students necessary to be able to move at the time needed, if we needed to move the SAR campus in, or if our SAR campus continues to do well, then this provides us an opportunity to expand our current campus on Monticello Road. We've also, obviously, when you expand classrooms and space, and you continue to have a mindset of growth, the more we grow, obviously you have an opportunity that you have to have larger cafeteria space. And so we've also expanded our NPR room, our multi-purpose room, cafeteria space for elementary. The other thing that you'll notice in this completed master plan is that we've also moved the playgrounds to the back, where that way, again, it provides us for more opportunities for security for our elementary students. So the plan is there, the opportunities are there, just praying for the resources to continue to move. As you saw earlier, this is Plan A, or Phase 1. Phase 2 would be right here. In Phase A, one of the things I want to remind us of is Phase A also provides us the opportunity to expand and move our students, many of our students from the middle school cottages into our current high school facility, and helps us continue to rotate students off our cottages into our current high school space. As we expand into Building B, that will then provide us opportunities to move all of our students in the upper school into one facility. And that gives us a space in the back of the facility to build playgrounds or other innovation spaces as we see fit moving forward. Letter D is our Student Activity Center. I'm going to show you a picture of that here in a little bit, but God continues to speak, I know, to me and to others. How do we continue to bring our communities together and build community opportunities for our international students and our day students? We have a great international student program. Our boarding program does a great job helping young people from different countries across the world come together with house parents that are truly dedicated to be able to impact them and help them understand what God can do in their lives. And right now we serve about 70 international students, and we need to provide them the opportunity to be able to just do other things, be a part of other things, be able to enjoy with day students and continue to work together and have fun. And right now it's very difficult to provide that for them on our campus. And so this Student Activity Center gives us the opportunity to be able to move in the afternoons or even in the day. It gives us the opportunity to obviously have more music practice classrooms. It also gives us the opportunity to invite community events, parent meetings in there. We also have the opportunity to then expand into alumni, invite our alumni to alumni events in that facility as well. But it provides us great space, very similar to this. So that was an important piece of our completion of our master plan. We also have letter O here, which is an expansion of our gymnasium. And letter S, which is our new fine arts building expansion, which will also have parking lot across the front of it. One of the things that I'll show you tonight is a brand new track that we've been blessed with. And that will be going right there, along with brand new bleachers that are coming. So I'll talk about that in just a minute. Here's our brand new track. And let me share something with you that has been just a blessing to us. When I first started I can share with you earlier in July, Dr. Smith and I were in conversation, and we just had a great conversation over the last 6 or 7 months. And we just said, he said to me, Tony, what can we do for you as CIU? I said, Dr. Smith, I have a list of things you can do for me. I said, there's all kinds of things. And he said, Tony, we're both new here. And I want to share with you, I'm not carrying any baggages, and neither are you. So let's just lay it on the table. How can we work together to continue to grow what God has already done here? And so I went to Dr. Smith, and we had a conversation, and I said, Dr. Smith, the first thing I need you to do is really pray about it. Van Lippen is carrying some debt. We're carrying about $340,000 in debt. Would you pray about how CIU would forgive Van Lippen of that debt so that we can continue to move God's word forward? And I remember him having a smile on his face. He goes, all right, I'll pray about it. And then I said, Dr. Smith, what about if CIU would just consider, maybe just consider getting us started off the ground, maybe $1 million gift or something. He said, all right, I'll consider it. Folks, about a month or so passed by, we connected again, and he said, hey, I just want to let you know, we're meeting with the board, and I need you to come to the board meeting. And he said, well, okay, I've never met with a university board, but I guess I know how it works. If it works the same way. He said, not a problem. All I want you to do is share what God is doing at Van Lippen and where you want to go. And so I did. I went to the CIU board meeting, and I sat and I shared with them. And one of the things I did is I just shared, here's what God has in my heart, and here's where we want to go at Van Lippen. And all I'm asking is for you guys to listen and hear my heart, because I feel like we have a great opportunity here. We have a great opportunity to start anew and move God's word forward. And I was done. And Dr. Smith shared. And at the end of that meeting, Columbia International University, with the generous support of Dr. Smith, forgave $340,000 of he said, by the way, I've already had a conversation with the board. Not only are we going to give you $1 million, we're going to give you $2 million. And one of those gifts is this $1 million track that Ben Lippen will be able to utilize, the CIU will be able to utilize, thanks to the giving heart, obviously, of our Columbia University partners. This track right here will provide us opportunities to be able to impact young people in our athletic department, influence our community, but most important, impact our hearts and minds by coaches like Thomas Fisher. Thomas Fisher. Remember what I said earlier, it's not about this facility, it's about what we can do through the facility in the hearts and minds of young people. And this track will give us the opportunity to influence and impact over 100 student athletes through an alum who's a teacher who does nothing but pour his heart into the lives of others. So we're thankful for Columbia International University. As you see the colors, let me also share with you one thing. This track surface that we've been blessed to have, as you see the colors, they're gray and gold, so that we can both share and it represents our ministry as a whole. But this is the current fastest surface in the world. It's called the Mundo Track, and we've been blessed to be able to have this surface on our community. And not only that, but this project will start March 19th. I also want to share with you this evening that this is another important piece of why it's so great that we have such a great and open partnership. Columbia International University is building a huge 42,000 square foot facility when you will drive right into the boulevard on the right-hand side of the Business and IT Center. And God has blessed them already with much of the resources for that facility, but one of the things that we had conversation earlier was the idea is how do we best secure our campus? And Dr. Smith and his team said, Tony, we're going to go ahead and pick this up. We're going to make sure that we have an entranceway that's secure, that's gated, and security will be up front. We want to make sure we protect the students at Columbia National University, but also at Benedict School, so we're thankful for that as well. I want to share with you a little bit further picture of our full campus master plan. Here you see our Student Life Center, here in this picture. You also see our new facility, our covered spaces so our young people can stay out of the weather. You also see the expansions that we talked about earlier, our second expansion here, our elementary expansion, our cafeteria, elementary cafeteria expansion, and also our elementary expansion in the back. But you also see our fine arts building right here, and I'll show you a picture of that as we move forward. Folks, I hope that you can see that God is working and giving us this opportunity to really do amazing things. Imagine if this place right here was completely full of young people. And we get to serve 1,000 students and minister to 1,000 hearts that can then go out and impact 1,000 more hearts in our community. That's why facilities are important. Not because of the buildings and not because of the looks, because of the hearts that we can impact. Here's our Student Life Center. I have to believe that when our young people see this, they want to be a part of this. When a young person drives on our campus with their parents and say, Mom, I want to go to school there. I want to know what's happening in that building. Because to me, if we get them in there, we have coaches and teachers hanging out. And they can see living curriculum staff members standing in front of them and sharing what God is doing in their lives, not by the words we're saying, but just by building relationships in a place like this. Imagine the minds and hearts that can be impacted. Here's a view from across our high school to our student activity center. If I'm walking those hallways, I'm going to spend my afternoons there. Once again, you see the large picture of our facility. And I want to end with this, just showing you and share with you, God is moving across our campus, and we are so thankful. So in closing, let's continue to encourage our children to embrace the Benedict culture, what I like to call a culture of generosity. Dreaming big, praying much, and serving others. So please, as we get ready to leave, one of the things I want you to do is I want to make sure that our staff will be walking by. And tonight, you probably came here thinking to yourself, how much money is Mr. Bahar going to ask me for? And many of you probably came ready to write a check, and I hope you did. And Bob will be in the back. If you want to drop her off a check, we'll take it. Because if God is moving in you right now, right here, and you want to be a part of this, don't stop, don't hesitate. But that's not what the event is about. The event is hopefully that you got to hear from your leader my heart, my passion, and my vision for the future of our school. The future of the school of our grandchildren and our children. To me, I hope that you heard this evening that it's not about facilities. Because if you leave here thinking it's just about the buildings, we've missed the point, and I haven't done a very good job. I hope that tonight you leave here saying, how can we come together with what God has already provided for our families and what God is doing through our children so that we can help impact the next generation. And so I hope that as you leave here tonight, you take with you these prayer cards. That's all I want you to take with you tonight. Take the prayer cards with you and put them inside your Bibles. Put them on your refrigerator and just pray. We put them when we have them. When you get them, you go ahead and have them. And when you put them on there, they'll have circles around them. And we put the circles around the buildings because we hope that we pray circles around what God has envisioned for our future. And that's what we're hoping for you tonight. Take these and pray for them. See how you and your family will be involved with us in this project. And when I call or I send you an email to invite you to lunch or come talk to you about further about these opportunities, I hope that you would accept that lunch invitation. I hope that you would come and join Bonnie, myself, and my team that we could share with you even further what God is doing at Benedict School. May God bless you and your family, and may God continue to bless Benedict School.
Thank you, Tony, for a great evening and a little passion there, I think. A lot of vision. And Tony and I both have talked many times. We try to have lunch on Wednesdays. And we have talked many times that we are here for this time. We have no doubt about that. We have a wonderful board. Renee, Rhett, all of you that are involved. I've worked with Renee and Rhett more. Thank you all for your great leadership and the things you are doing. This board is a great board. To the faculty and staff, we thank you. But let me share with you, some of you are saying, yeah, we've heard this all before. Well, let me share something with you about Tony and Mark, but more importantly about God. In the last 25 years, I've been a part of raising about $250 million on 2 different campuses, and everything we said we would do, we did. Since arriving here, Delane, my wife in fact looked at me the first month I was here. I was in prayer and fasting, and started right where you all did, not knowing all the things you've done. But one period of time for 4 nights, I just didn't sleep. God was birthing a lot of vision in me for about $25 million of updates at CIU. Tony and I were dreaming together as we would meet. And I got up after 4 nights of not sleeping. My wife said to me, she said, you're going to have a heart attack if you don't get some rest. And I said, just leave me alone. God's doing something right now. We're okay. And then I could sense God was doing something. And I wrote down on a single page of paper, here's where we're going. And here's what we're going to do. And our staff bought in. And in 2 weeks from that moment, we were able to raise of that $25 million of vision, we were able to raise the first $19 million here at CIU. Now I went out and $2 million of that God placed on our heart was being lived. That God gave from people right here in this room who love Been Living. So it confirmed in my spirit, we aren't taking steps on our own. We're doing God's business. And that's what we're here for, to advance the kingdom of God. And so Tony's going to be a great leader in the days ahead as God blesses. And I'm going to be by his side trying to get all those $1 million he keeps asking for. About to wear me out already. But I believe God has a great future for us, folks. And I'm reminded, and I have been for the whole entire 8 months I've been here, what's my God view? Is my God big enough? Yes, He is. Does He have enough resources? Yes, He does. Does He know how to connect us to people whom we haven't even met? Yes, He does. People I didn't even know a year ago have given the $19 million. We're up to $22 million now. That God has brought in and day by day introducing us to new people as we move forward. So this is a great night, a great kickoff. We're going to see some things happen. I know of 5 projects that are starting by May the 1st on the CIU Been Living campuses. You don't see it yet. Tony and I are in the middle of it. You're about to see huge change. A year from now, you won't even recognize this campus as God helps us. And you say, where's the money coming from? A big part of it's already in. It's already on the way, already placed. We're just going to need a little help from you to get it over the top, and God will help us do that. So open your hearts to what God has. Let's see what God can do for it. I told my staff today, our vice president's meeting on Tuesday afternoon, this is what I said to them. We are in harvest times. There's been planting, watering, the seeds have grown, there's been pruning. We're getting ready to experience harvest times. I've done that at 2 other organizations, and it's a lot of fun. So get ready. God's here, and God's doing some great things in the days ahead. Let's pray. Father, I thank you for this time tonight. I thank you for my brother Tony. I thank you for all the dedicated servants over the years. I never ever think of the future of what I remember the past, and all who have given so sacrificially. Thank you for your servants. And so as we go forward, my prayer is this, that we trust in you with all of our hearts, and that we lean not into our own understanding, but we acknowledge you in all of our ways, and we ask you to direct our paths. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. God bless you. Have a great evening.